15 seconds to the start of the race.
He's already there. Can't see it from here. All right, it is Tony on the 1, Eric on the 2, Lance on the 3, Richard on the 4, and John on the 5.
Less than 5.
All right, we're going to get this one going on the tone. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Tony with a good start, Eric behind him, Richard 3rd, Lance 4th, and John 5th. Oh, Lance tags aboard. That's going to be John to 4th. Opening lap, top 3 coming down the straightaway. Oh, Richard flips it over. Holds on to 4th. Tony has a rough time coming off the wall. That's Eric to the lead. Tony 2nd. John 3rd. Richard now down to 5th as Lance gets around him when he tags aboard. Tony back to the lead. Eric 2nd. John, Lance, and Richard. Ooh. Lance having a rough time around the wall ride. It is now Eric out in the lead. Tony 2nd. Richard 3rd. John 4th. Lance 5th. Richard rolls it in the 90. They're going at it for the lead through the elevated section now. That is Eric out front in the all-white truck. Tony in 2nd in the white and pink truck. Having to weave around Lonnie. Oh, it's close. Wheel to wheel. Gap stays the same. Oh, Tony on the inside. Going to make the move. That is Tony to the lead. Eric 2nd. Tony in that white and pink truck is your leader. Eric in the white truck in 2nd. John letting them by. They are going to battle for the lead. Meanwhile, Richard in 3rd. Oh, no, Tony gets it wrong. Eric gets it wrong. Eric going to come out in front, but then gets tagged by John and Richard. Oh, Richard going to go to the lead on this one. After rolling Eric, Richard going to go to the lead. And this one has changed dramatically. Richard, Eric, Tony, Lance, and John, the running order. Richard, Eric, Tony, and Lance last time on the line were 3 seconds apart. Eric gets it wrong in a board. Richard out front, Tony 2nd. Lance now in 3rd, Eric 4th. Is Tony and Lance now battling through the middle. Tony in the white and pink truck. Oh, Lance turns in a little too soon on that board. That's going to be Eric back to 3rd. Lance to 4th.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Tony closing the gap. Oh, but gets it wrong on the wall. Ooh, Eric rolls it on the elevated section. That's going to give Lance a chance to attack. Oh, Lance gets around him. It's like Eric tagged aboard. Oh, Richard tagging aboard too. That's going to be Lance up to 1st. No, sorry, Tony up to 1st, Lance to 2nd, and Richard to 3rd. Tony, Lance, Richard, top 3. It is 1 minute to go. Tony out front, Lance 2nd. Richard getting it wrong going into the wall ride. Eric going to go up to 3rd. Richard to 4th.
.45 seconds left.
Tony, Lance, Richard. Oh, sorry. Tony, Lance, Eric, Richard, John. I knew that happened. I was just reading off the screen, which was wrong. Oh, Lance up to 1st, Tony to 2nd, Eric, Richard, and
left.
John. Oh, Richard goes inside, tags a board. Richard's going to have to fight for the podium positions here in Q3. Oh, Richard
15
in the
seconds
gap.
left.
That's going to hurt. Tony now with about a 3-second lead over Lance. Lance with a 3-second lead over Eric. And time has expired. When you cross the line, you are
John Chrissy
done.
done with a 19-lap
Here comes Tony to take it.
result.
Tony
Richard
with a
Schwartz done with a
21.506. Here comes
20-lap
Lance in
result.
second with a
Tony Hines done with a
21.510.
21-lap
Eric coming around in
506.9
third.
Lance Dillingham done with a 21-lap
21.515. Richard
510.7
fourth
result.
and John
Eric
fifth.
Page done with a 21-lap 5:15 flat result. All drivers are finished.